Ring, ring. It's Dr. Darling calling. It is a phone.
Ellis? Oh.
Hey, man! What are you trying? I'm trying to talk!
I'm drawing the pyramid.
I miss my home!
Cool. When a piece of like horror media engages so like extensively in just like purposeful cheesiness, I kind of have trouble not loving it. I really do. There's times that it's done badly for sure. Hey, Dark Souls shortcut. I used to like think stuff like that was so cheesy, and it is cheesy, but I didn't realize that's what made it good.
Everybody knows
Pinnacle of artistic quality.
it's made of cheese.
Maybe that's some like silly, pretentious opinion, but I have trouble not loving that shit. So cheesy. Are you a good guy?
Hey, are you new? Then go talk with Chief Arish in the security booth. He's in charge here.
Nice. Oh man, look at all that concrete. Cement. Yes, concrete, baby. Launch grenade.
Ma'am.
Let's
What,
skip
you
the
know,
formalities.
I think I'm
please.
based because I'm a
Right.
woman. Women are based, actually, sir.
Ma'am.
Oh, you're
got to get
short.
the
What's up,
water and
short
electrical
king?
systems repaired before this baby blows.
That dialogue at
Sure
the
has a lot of
beginning of this
faith in his
conversation was straight out of X-Files.
Try to
God.
stay alive.
This is just like a personal passion of mine, but I really love making connections between pieces of media. Like, not even on like a thematic scale, although that is really fun. I just like seeing how shit inspires other shit. Like, inspiration, as an artist myself, right, haha, hee hee. As an artist myself, like, inspiration is really important. Oh, cringe. Like, inspiration is really important to me. And I think some people who either aren't artists themselves or have a toxic relation to their art think that any form of inspiration is a ripoff. And I really resent that. I think that, like, in a real way, inspiration is just how art gets made. Like, all artists are inspired by each other, and this is just how artistic culture advances. So, like, when you see two people doing a similar piece of art, unless it's like exactly the same and is clearly plagiarism, I would say reframe your understanding of why that's good or why that's bad, because more likely than not, it is a conscious or even maybe even subconscious exploration, like not exploration, what am I saying? Inspiration, but it's likely not done maliciously. It's likely just done out of the fact that this artist loves another artist's work, and it's impacted how they view art themselves. And like, what's a good example? Okay, Berserk, right? It would be impossible to deny that Berserk is inspired by, or not Berserk, that Dark Souls is inspired by Berserk. It definitely is. It's hard to say Dark Souls isn't inspired by Berserk, whether it's like the wheel skeletons, everything about Artorias, but I really question why that's bad. A piece of amazing media that will forever be in the zeitgeist of manga, Berserk, is now also forever in the zeitgeist of video games in Dark Souls. I don't think it's to say that it makes either of them any less valid, or even to say that, like, without Berserk, Dark Souls wouldn't be, but I think it's important to recognize the effect these pieces of media had on each other. And, like, what's wrong with that? I think people assume that for some reason, if a piece of art is in any way inspired or derivative of something else, but it doesn't make something bad for it to be derivative. And I think, like, it's just important to remember how inspiration works, because it's not a stealing process, you know? It's a process of the artistic culture developing. The writing I do, right? Like, it's definitely inspired by other pieces of work. And, like, when I make music, which I still kind of do, but I haven't in a while, I don't think it would be possible to have made that without having heard other pieces of music. I of course like the idea of an outsider artist, someone who makes art without much prior knowledge of other pieces of art, but like, God, man, does it really matter as much as people want to make it out to? Like, so what if someone was inspired by something else? Honestly, so what if someone stole ideas from something? If they added enough of their own sauce to it, I think we should reframe our understanding of borrowing ideas from stealing to growth. You know, most artists consume other art, and most artists create art. You know, I mean, I say that, but I haven't written a new song in fucking years. I haven't done my solo project in a while. Does that mean I'm not a musician? Yes. I think. This means I'm hot. Everyone who's hot knows how to play 4 instruments. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Oh shit. Stop. I don't know why my impulse is like this, because I definitely, like, whenever I play something these days that I really like, my immediate impulse is I want to write about it. If the streaming stuff doesn't go too far, which I hope it does, because I would have a lot of fun doing this professionally. I really would. Like, at least that's what I'm striving towards. But if it doesn't, I would love to be able to write about, like, things I care about. I mean, like, I do that right now, but we'll see if I can get it going on YouTube and get paid for it. I'm the kind of person to where when I work a wagey-cagey gig, I suffer. Not even just, like, on a physical level, because I have, like, back pain. And, like, my previous jobs, like, retail stuff, have been dreadful for me. Like, on, like, an emotional level, like, I feel like more than most people, I feel, like, very half a person. And, like, I want to be able, even if it makes me like the things I love less because it becomes a job, I want to be able to do the things I love for a living. And I know that's everyone, but it feels more like I have to, you know, in a more pronounced way. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like maybe that's part of what makes this environment feel, like, so oppressive to me. Because it is this, like, the bureaucracy that gets to me. And I'm excited to see how, like, and I've already seen it, but I like the way that bureaucracy is translated to an atmosphere of oppression. And, like, I feel like something that this game is kind of putting down is that all these, like, systems of labeling against the kind of, like, entropy or chaos of the game world doesn't really do much to help the characters who are writing those research logs and stuff. Like, they can call it paranatural, give it acronyms and titles, but it doesn't really do much to help them understand it.